What up, Aries? Welcome. This is the Feminine Inquisition. My name is Tiffany. We're doing your reading. This is going to be about what's coming towards you. We're going to use the astrology cards. We're going to use the Universal Tarot, clarify with the After Tarot, and then use a Oceanic Wisdom Oracle at the end. This is for Aries placements that speak to you or Aries people that you are checking up on. This is a collective reading, and because it's what's coming towards you, reverse the energies as you see fit. Let's get into it. For Aries, please, what is coming towards them? What do they need to know about the energy as it stands and as it will be here? Oh, right on. Dreams and spirit. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it like this because, you know, everything happens as it should. So Neptune is on fire as it is in your chart. Not your chart, sorry, your sign. So how fitting that may be. So this card says dreams and spirit. So what are your dreams physically? What do you dream of in the evening? How are your dreams shaping up in the reality? Long term, how are your dreams shaping up to you for your efforts day to day? Do you still dream about this life that you're living? How does your spirit feel connected to and engaged with life as a dream? So Neptune holds a lot of illusion, but a lot of our spirituality and a lot of our projective into the future energy. So I've got here at the bottom of the deck the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, and it says learning and faith, and the imagery is that of alignment, showing the chakras. So this could be affecting you on a body level. As you know, you rule the head, and that's part of the central nervous system as well as your whole spine. But it could also just be affecting you in the middle of your sleep, right? Depending. So let's just get into it. One more shuffle for Aries, please, and thank you. The Devil, the Death, the Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. Wow, what a way to finish it. This is about desire. I mean, Aries, would it be about anything else? So, the devil tempts you to make some drastic changes, cut things out, kill other things off. And part of that is killing off your unhappiness, that you don't deserve what you want. That's what you're in the process of considering killing, right? The pieces of you that want to not do for you. We've all got them. You're showing me an active role in recognizing that there's some poison among you, inside of you, and you're trying to suss it out, right? We can see that here with the Eight of Swords. So your power of your mind is being limited by emotional confusion and maybe some enticement, some temptation, a will for big change, but perhaps also a little confused about where to take that change in. And then there's this productive, ever-glowing Empress sitting here. Empress book ending with the Devil. That's a temptress. Now, I don't know that they're all your energies, but we're talking about dreams. So there's a lot of in and out kind of. I feel a lot of Piscean energy, right? And part of that is clouding your processing, your voice, the structure of the thought, how to follow the thought. So let's go directly at the start. Show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. Spirit, please guide me for Aries, what do they need to know? Give me all the messages in any way that you'd like to share them with me so that I can guide them. What is the devil doing here? Thank you. Eight of Swords again. But you can see it clearly now, the Ace of Swords. Or maybe not. So the devil is about the devil inside of you. The devil is lived backwards. So it's the fundamental structures inside of you that talk you out of living the life that you want. It's all the ways that you get stuck. It is nothing other than your own conditioning, your own fears, your own triggers, your own responses, your own unchecked aggression. The things that you still lie to yourself about, the things that you're not ready to confront about you, that's all in the devil's realm. In fact, everything in the world, in the physical realm, is the devil's making, but neither here nor there. So look, we've got Eight of Swords. In this, after tarot, he's trying to break her free, right? So the devil's like tempting you to show you the way. Here's the way. But if you notice, the hawk still has blinders on. And the solace is that you're not alone. So the devil tells you there's a way, and it offers to give you some sweetening up for the package, right? Whatever the devil is selling you, it comes with sweetness. That has to do with harmony, that has to do with the past, that has to do with family. I don't know. I don't know, because the death is here. Now, does an energy actually leave this realm? I'm not sure. This could be the after effect of someone passing. Show me the death, please. Show me the death. The Lovers, Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. So, Aries, there is this union that's showing up. There is this other that's here. See how these swords meet? There is a point of clarity that needs to be found. There's fear that needs to be put to bed. There is an intertwining that needs to be shared. There is a teaching that needs to be learned. And then, through combined efforts, there can be resilience. Okay? That's the transformation. That's what change is asking of you right now. Six of Cups. This is something or someone, a bond with someone that you care deeply about, that you know that you're working together, that you're committed to, that you speak to, that you plan together, you lose together, you win and heal together, right? This is probably a spouse, right? And this is probably a story about the dreams that you are trying to build together. Now, since no one died, which is great, I've got Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. This is isolated from your own dreams. Feeling like you don't see how it's going to come in and be an option. But you want to be open to it. You're willing it to show up. Can you see it if you're in a position of being blinded? Tempted by the devil when he says that he's going to get you out. Now, let's say it's not the devil tempting you, but it's actually you pushing through to the edges of the most intense that you can be with clarity. That's also a way to read this. I don't know. It's gonna show up when I see the 4 to the 7 of Cups. This is your emotional landscape. Show me, please. 10 of Cups, Temperance, 5 of Wands. Good job. All right. So yeah, you work together. It is the ladder. Chariot. There is movement. Awesome. There is movement. This is a consolidation of energy, and that's exactly what this chakra alignment would be. And under that is new life goal. All right, Aries. So, whomever it is that you are working towards these goals with, this is part of your close circle. This is part of your family. This is your spouse. This is your circle of trust. Sorry. And there is a journey that you guys are on for the dream that you're building. And part of that has to do with communication of truth, and how to problem solve, and the power of the sword. That's not only how you speak to each other, but how you are analyzing the situation. This is really overthinking it, not being able to see it clearly. But here it's working together with tempered spirits and seeing the options and opportunities when they show up. All right, let's keep going. Page of Wands, please, for Aries. This is the openness that you need to get to the finish line. 9 of Cups, management of your emotions. 8 of Cups, walking away from the confusion and the doubt. And then Page of Swords, learning to do this. Putting ideas to bed that can't have application, right? So instead of being stuck in this 8 of Swords where there's just so many swords around you and you are over analyzing and stuck in a paralysis, not able to take action on any of these things that need action, you cut it down to size. 4 of Swords. Sleep on this one truth. Rest on this one truth. All things that cannot be applied right now, put them aside. Don't think about them. Don't look at them. Let them be. And instead, let the one idea be what you can rest on and transform from. This is the death. So this is a funeral. The 4 of Swords is a funeral card. The death is here. You are transforming what has been a problematic way of wanting to get something done, but feeling limited by having to work together as a team, whether it's one other person or several people. But the exchange element of working towards this goal has been problematic and has been triggering the devil. And now, with the death energy, we can put to bed the ideas and learn the lessons of how to harmonize with the other, how to speak boldly, but also listen when the lessons of truth come through, because everyone holds a piece of the puzzle, and then stand together as a united front. 5 of Wands as well, right? That's another way of showing within one card, every one of us has a sense, a vision, a purpose. Every one of us has a place. Okay, let's see the Empress. This is the true desire, the true productivity, the fertility, the soil, the land. Show me the Empress, please. For Aries, what is coming towards them? The World. And in the After Tarot, this is the Magician because it's all 4 aces. The Fool. Oh, fantastic. Ends, get to work, and also the work is completed. So there's all this abundance in terms of opportunities that show up because it's fertile ground. And this is embodiment, this is empowerment, and this is without ego, right? And the willing to take risks without being supercharged in a very intense and shadowy way, but rather freely with faith. And the work gets done, right? Working together, recognizing the teaching and the other. Huge sense of leveled out ego and compassion. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Moon. So what has not been able to be seen previously is learned deeply. And what has been resting in the subconscious that has crippled a sense of truth, or something that you didn't know that you needed to take a closer look at about collaboration, something that you didn't want to see, a sort of willful ignorance that you didn't want to, scared of your own waters. Now that has been illuminated. So, wow, cool. Let's go just a little bit more and see if there's anything else we need to see from this deck for Aries, for the dreams, for the spirits, for the learning, for the faith, for what's coming towards them. For Aries. Thank you. The King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Moon again. Okay, so there's some things that you just can't know yet, and you got to be okay with that. And that's probably part of the process, right? Those 8 swords, there are 8 things that you would love to be able to take action on, but you can't. Maybe some of them rely on the others being completed, so you can't. And you also can't see how some of the ones that need to be completed have a pathway to get them done. And that's frustrating. But that's the moon. And that sense of trust, that tempering your spirit, that sense of faith, compassion, wish fulfillment, and taking a chance anyway, that's the point. Okay. So King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. These are some people. I don't know who they are to you. You have already showed me the Queen of Swords, which is an energy that you're using to find clarity for your changing ways, your changing principles when it comes to working with others. So let's say that is you. Here's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is taking action from the lessons that you have learned as Queen of Swords. The nourishment and the unconditional love and intuition and spirituality of the Queen of Cups is here between what you take action on and what you have learned. So you're moving with love in your heart into the unknown. And these are archetypes. So they may show up in you, but they may show up as archetypes as other people that inspire in you. So many conversations could be had, right? Between the collaborative energies of working together, the lessons that need to be exchanged in this lover's union as you build in these 2 of Cups, which could be represented by many different relationships. These are the archetypes that are trying to find union, trying to find harmony for the 4 of Wands, which is the new home, the dream home, the homecoming, the celebration, the new foundation, whatever it is that you're creating. This is the 1111. You walk through this portal to create a new foundation for the harmony that you're seeking. Wow. Yeah. So what's coming towards you is maybe a move, maybe a party, maybe a wedding. Get you some advice for Aries, please. One more for Aries. I also want to point out that Neptune is driving this message, and Neptune rules Pisces and in astrology. And in tarot, Pisces is ruled by the moon. So it's all very much connected. The dreams of our wishes and our fears is the moon in tarot, and astrology is Neptune. It's also the moon in astrology. The moon and Neptune are not far from each other. There it is. We have sea sponges. So find courage to explore the unknown. The moon is here twice. And let curiosity lead you through life's passages. That's this energy right here. That's this energy right here. With trust, with faith, not with the devil, not bulldozing spirit, not being so intense that you demand others to be as intense as you are to get the thing done. No, no, Aries. That's not what we need right now. We need a sea sponge. Literally, we need a sea sponge, okay? I'm going to show you again just so you can see. Right. I leave it there. It's my pleasure to read for you. This has been What's Coming Towards You. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you're working towards and who you're working on it with. I think you find great success. And until the next time I see you, ciao.